Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Rokh. As you all know, my name is Kevin here, kicking it off at the nice and dangerous evening time here. Now you may have seen the screenshot for today. Oh, look at that, isn't that cool looking? I like it at least, it looks cool. I'm super stoked still and happy with our building. I mean, we made some good progress yesterday. If you didn't tune in, I'd recommend going back and checking it out. Man, that's loud and close. But one of the biggest things we got done yesterday was all this storage. And I love it. I love being able just to have everything kind of easily separated, kind of kept separate, sectioned off into its different types of materials, tools, everything. So having all the food over here, we still have this one which has some batteries in it. You know, we'll try to keep that one with substance and food and everything for our personal selves. Up here we got all our different materials that we've already crafted that we can pull out of. Here is raw materials, and here I do have tools up in this one, and then these ones are empty still, which is great. We still have some availability. I do want to eventually try to fill up kind of this down here for probably more building raw resources, because they just take up so much space. Like, look at this one, 69,000 full. This one, 68,000. This one, 45. So we still got a little bit of space here, and then this one, pretty close to full too. So they just fill up super fast, and it's not like we don't have the availability to use the resources and try to help, not have a ton on stock, but we need quite a bit with just everything and how it is. I am making some oxygen today just to get kind of started off, and then I'll probably just make one drinking water. I just wanted to make a little bit of stuff, and then we'll probably get back to repairing that, and that's why we need a whole bunch of resources on hand. It's just for all this stuff, just to make life easy. The more we can just spend around here, grabbing it all, doing everything, the less we have to go run around. But there is something that I kind of want to do today, and it's kind of been nagging at me a little bit. I don't know if you guys saw the episode yesterday, but we went out and we kind of, yes, we did some major nice things around the base and everything. But there also was a few other things that I didn't really plan to do that we ended up doing. And I thought back to one thing in particular that we could not do. And that was find, of course, the magical cobalt mysterious resource. But at the same time, there were a few other resources down there that we could not harvest. And it got me thinking, what the heck are those? I don't know. Excuse me. I don't know what they are. And I know it's not really a huge thing. Like, we don't really need even the resources probably. I mean, we're trying to just build out of a few certain items to make life simple. But I'm still curious. Like, I want to know what they are. So I do want to spend a little bit of time today and make up. I mean, we have some iron pickaxes, and they're treating us really well. But at the same point, I want to know, what do I need to do to make those even better pickaxes? What material do we have that we might be able to use and make some really high durability, high damage, high, just ultimate harvesting tool, really, besides cobalt? They say cobalt is the greatest. But I don't know. I don't even know if those resources down there are cobalt. They might be. So I want to build a really nice pickaxe and try it out and see what happens. Just in case that is cobalt and we're kind of wasting our time, I want to know. So that is on my list of things to do today. As I said, I do want to do a little bit of just kind of little housekeeping stuff to it. This, get a whole bunch of oxygen. Just have stuff around, so I don't really need to worry about it too much the next short while. But definitely, sooner than later, we'll be good with materials. We won't need to do anything for a long while. Oop, I need to bump this to 3. I mean, this just alone right here, that'll give us, we have 7,000 oxygen. We're going to have 4 drink of water. We'll have even more oxygen. We'll be loaded for at least a little while. And then it'll all be broken. And we'll have to restart it as again. So, I'm still watching for updates. I know that we were looking for one. It said that there might be one soon. I'm trying to pay attention for that. I just have not seen one yet. Sorry, I'm trying to adjust volume just a little bit here. Alright, go back in here. Let's put this away. Now, we're going to need, we have a hammer here, which is fine. Let's, as a comparison, grab this iron pickaxe. And we will repair it. Actually, we don't really need to repair it. I need to repair the hammer. That's the first and most important thing we need to repair is a hammer. Actually, we'll probably need to repair that pick now thinking about it. Because I need to get some resources. And we'll also just look through our resources and see what we have that is the best. Because we need to make an ultimate pick. So we have this one iron. It's got the dual spikes and the iron rod. If we go into our hammer, it actually doesn't list it. It is, I can't remember. I thought there was another tool that gave you the availability to make tools. We can go in and use the emergency screwdriver, of course. I think we'll just grab the emergency screwdriver, I guess. So let's take a look. I know, it's not like we haven't built a hammer in a long time, so the pickaxe. So the pickaxe, we do want to make a blade. And from what I understand, that increases the ability to damage stuff by 1. So there we go. Increases efficiency, and then mining quality and damage is increased by 1. So, power's running a little low. You know what? That is not a problem at all for us. Oh, it wasn't even full. Now, I have heard from a fellow watcher that he has come on the server and has used our solar panels a couple times. And with that, it made me think that I really need to put out another unit, because I was looking yesterday, and we can go in here and check it out real quick. Come on, click, hold over. So this has 77 current energy in it. That's not a lot. It does charge up pretty quick. See, if we use that, it gave us a couple. If we look at it now, it should be pretty much nothing. Whoop. Hey, stop it. I don't want that. Click. So say 25. Now if we click off of it, okay, get rid of this. There we go. 51. So I mean, it charges pretty fast, but the capacity is pretty high on these. I mean, these go to 2700. So yes, it may charge up at 25 every 10 seconds or whatever, but still to get to 2700 is a lot. But there are times when we're not actually sitting over here grabbing power out of it. So if we had a second one, it should be able to do both of them. The assembly tool, that was my thought too, Wonderfoo. And hello Larry, welcome everyone to the stream. You know, I don't need to tell you guys, but if you do like the video, hit the thumbs up. You can hit the little alarm button to get notifications. Like, share. I appreciate all the comments. You know, I definitely get back to everybody 100%. You know, someday the actual viewer base might be so big that I can't, but until then, I'm going to try my hardest to keep commenting and getting back to everyone. It's a lot of fun. So, back to this. We'll make a small blade. We'll make the spikes. The spikes are the most important part, but we need to find a good material. Now, from my understanding, it is, if you're looking at materials, it is the strength that gives you the harvesting ability. Hello, Mars1. And if I am incorrect, definitely let me know. But if I understand it correctly, the hardness, I think it's opposite of what it seems to make sense. Had a neat building structure idea, building up banks of solar panels on a gable to make a large inverted V shape. That would actually be really cool. That's a great idea. Larry, I don't know if you're actually playing Rokh. It sounds like you are in a lot of places, or maybe you're not, but you should definitely get on there and start crafting some amazing stuff. So if I understand it correctly, it is the hardness at 5, which gives you the durability, and the strength at 6, which gives you the harvestability to make it like a different item. I could be wrong, but I'm trying to look for something that's better than iron. And iron is 7. So I'm looking for something that's better than 7. And I'm pretty sure that a lot of stuff strength-wise is just going to be 7. See, because this is a strength of 6, hardness of 2, strength of 2, 6, 3, 5, 0. Wow, that's potassium's interesting. 5 and 3. We might not even have something that will be better than 7. We're gonna look though. I hope we do. I try to keep all the little tidbits of stuff just so we have that availability. So this is still a 7. Whoops. 10, I know is not. 4. I'm failing here. Fieldspar was not. Galena is kind of an interesting material, but it's not. It's got the malleability of 9, which I've looked for before. I think Illerite is slightly stronger. Illerite, huh? I don't know if I have any of that. Wow, I don't really... So I have this, which has a hardness of 9. I could try out of this just to see if by chance it would do it. But I think I'm correct. If I'm wrong, let me know. But I'm pretty sure it's the strength that gives me the ability to harvest a harder item. And it's the hardness that makes it last longer. It sounds opposite, but that's from what I was told before. So... inform me definitely if I'm wrong, and then we'll make it out of corundum. That would be the item that I'd make my spikes out of. So we might just make a small blade out of iron and make one kind of upgraded pickaxe just to see if that will do it that way. Now, I'm stuck here. Hold on. My mouse. Oh, there it was. Where's my mouse button? Oh, there it is. Come on. It's being funky. It's not cooperating. Oh, there it is. Weird. Alright. So, we're going to go in here. We're going to make 2 small spikes out of iron. Oops, let's just do the 2 here. And then we'll do the small blade. Just so we kind of have a comparison too. I mean, it could be that this will just harvest it all. We won't need anything else just because of the blade upgrade. And I had blades that I made before when I originally built these picks that I was going to use, but I totally forgot it just in that last step of when I went to craft the actual picks. I forgot to put the blade in there. It was sad. I got done with them. I'm like, sweet, what do I have those blades for? Oh man, I forgot them. Would have been nice to throw them in there. Alright, and then I cannot remember off the top of my head. Is it a medium rod? Yes, it's a medium rod. So, one more item. Actually, I haven't really thought about it. We should be able to see just in comparison with the tools, I think. Right there, it should actually show the availability. So let's take a look. What's doing this, if it shows the difference. I know, it's kind of a simple thing. We did it early on, but when we did it early on, I wasn't paying attention to all these little details as much as I am now. I'm definitely paying attention now, trying to learn a lot more and understand all the details as much as possible. So, oh, that's our new pick. Where's our old pick? Did we throw it in a box? I thought I just repaired one and had it. Is this it? Okay, that's a full iron one. Let's throw it in our inventory. Get rid of that. Alright, so This one says mining capabilities of 13. This one's 14. So that to me shows that it's one better. And damage is 1.31. Damage is... Why is everything kind of around? 0.88. Weight 1232. Weight 1470. I don't know why it would have a weight counter on it. Attack speed 25. Puncture chance 21. Puncture chance 14. Durability 100. Efficiency 63. Interesting. So I definitely do show a little bit, and this one could give us just that little bit of edge we need. Man, we are chewing through power right now. It was cold, and now it's not cold. Oh, let's get rid of this. Alright, let's see. Hopefully it'll give us at least 80%. That's just dreaming. I think it's going to give us 72. 60. Well, not as much as maybe I wanted, but it'll work. So, I got water, I got everything. I don't have food, but we're going to go down there anyway, so we'll be able to charge up batteries, do whatever we need. I just want to see if we can craft anything neat out of this stuff. Now, I know you were talking about that illerite, Larry. I don't know if I've seen that, or do I understand what type of a node it would come out of. Just might have to look around a little bit. But hopefully just this little upgrade to the pick will give us what we need. I forgot I wanted to put this one in our inventory. So that's the base one is number 2. And then the other one is number 1. So I'll start off with hitting stuff with number 2 until I find something I can't harvest. And then we'll go to the number 1 and check out the difference. If one of those items are cobalt, it'd be great because we'd have it close. More drinking water and oxygen. Nice. And more oxygen. Well, there it is. So I was like, I hear it beeping. I got rid of the one beep. Where's the other beep? It's kind of nice that they did that, actually. If they didn't beep, it would actually be a lot harder to find them. And you spend a lot less time searching around thinking there's one hidden somewhere. There's some over there. I just want to come hit the power charging station. Alright. I know there's some that was a little bit further out. You know, we could head straight across. We'll figure it out, though. I know it was one of these nodes. Should be that hard to come across. And if I can find some illerite, we'll definitely mine some of that if we can make even a better pick. Because I'm game to try and figure out what it is. I think it's a green note that requires at least iron pick to mine. My memory is a bit fuzzy on this. I might have misspelled it. Oh, that's fine. There's ilmenite. Let's take a look at this stuff. Strength and hardness 6 and 5. So nothing superb. Whoop. Let's get off of that. I know there's a couple of those that are out there. I was hoping not to go all the way across kind of the valley here. I thought there was one close, but I'm not too concerned about it. You know, this is what it's all about. Just solving a problem or something that you're curious about. You might as well just go and do it. And if we saw gold nearby, I know everyone's still talking about gold, which I think is funny. I haven't seen it. I thought we did have some around here too, but obviously not. It would be fun just to be able to get some, and then we could have it for whatever we need it for, whatever we want. But I definitely know it's one of these two here we cannot harvest. Maybe it's that one. Let's check this one real quick. Since it's closer, I was going to say I knew we were going to pass one of them. Can we mine this one? Field spar. Okay. That would be cool, though. I wouldn't mind getting a bunch of this and playing with windows. We might do that. Real quick, let's check the weight. We're like nothing. That might have been what I was thinking of. Thought it was stronger by 1 than iron. Yeah. I don't know if they've like changed just the requirements on stuff or if stuff has just changed altogether. It's kind of hard to know if they're tweaking and playing with, you know, different settings and stuff in the game. But I haven't really seen any little even updates, so I wouldn't think so. We'll check the next one. I really do, though. If we can get a bunch of field spar, you know, it's not really on my plan to do today. Or do I, by chance, have like a great plan? But windows are really cool. At least I think so. And it would be fun to spend a little bit of time making some windows and working on that. I wonder if... Yeah, I'm not worried about it. I was going to say, I wonder if that's iron over there or what that is, that node. I think this is one we couldn't harvest. There we go. Okay, so we can not harvest this. We'll switch to our other pick. Now we'll try this one. We still cannot harvest it. That's amazing. It seems like if you spent time doing this, maybe it would harvest one time randomly. Alright, I want to go over to this green one just to see if by chance that's anything. I think we might just start hitting up a lot of other ones. Did you see the YouTube yesterday with the Rokh devs? No, I didn't. I heard that they were doing something, but I did not have the opportunity to check it out. I actually yesterday, so between streaming and just everything else that I have going on, I also had a wedding to go to, and it wasn't a really close wedding. We had to travel about an hour and 20 minutes each way to go back, you know, to it and then back. There's 2 hours, you know, almost 2.5, 3 hours of travel time alone with everything. With that and everything else, my day was pretty full yesterday. So didn't have a lot of opportunity. 10 is way less. We don't want 10. I just wonder about some of those other like metal looking resources. If one of those, we haven't mined any of those in a long time. We've kind of been almost, I would call, kind of snobbish, and we're just sticking to what I think are the higher grade ones. But we definitely might need to look at some of those just to see which one might have the right material to mine that. I really want to mine it and just see what it is. I don't know if those are possibly the magical cobalt or not. We're going to hit these two here as well just to see if by chance one of them is now harvestable when it wasn't yesterday because of the upgraded pick. It's not really that upgraded though. It's a little bit better, just not enough, it seems like. See, still not mineable. Go to the other one. Oh, olivine. Okay, so we could not mine this before, but we can get this now. Let's see if this strength is 7, hardness of 6. Should we make a pick out of olivine and see if by chance it's better? I'm kind of curious to do it. I'm thinking of doing it. Does anyone else kind of want to see that as well? It's not like it'd be hard or difficult material-wise. I just want to see if by chance it is better. So small spikes. We need 2 of those. Olivine. And then 1 medium rod. Olivine. Are you the super material? But was there... Go for it. If it sucks, toss it. Yeah, exactly. Was there anything interesting that they talked about or did? I mean, I don't know if you had the opportunity to really tune in and watch their broadcast. But, you know, I'd be curious to see if there was anything. The nice thing is, at least once we get this done, we'll be able to look at all the stats and see right away if it has, you know, any availability to it or not. Uh-oh, did we bring... Yes, we did bring the emergency screwdriver. So, let's swap that one out. Let's just put this one in here too. 2. We're going to make all the picks in the world, I think. Just to have one of everything. I'm kind of interested though. I mean, this seems like it would be a harder material because we couldn't even mine it with iron. We had to get like an upgraded iron. So wouldn't this make sense to be a little stronger, and maybe we could go back to that other material? So this is our olivine one here, I'm guessing. Yes. So this has a mining capability of 14 as well. That's not too good, because that's what that one is. Is there any other like benefits to it? Damage 1.31, damage 1.31. I swear they're like made out of the same thing. 1470 weight. Oh, look at the weight difference. Do you see that? Look at the weight difference. It's huge. Efficiency 63%. Efficiency 63%. Cooldown 5. Use time modifier 5. Attack speed 25. Puncture chance 25. 5. 521. So it does have a way different weight on it, which might mean that this could actually be a better resource to make like a hammer out of, actually. I'm kind of curious to make a hammer out of it now, or at least have a bit more of it. Not a bad material. I'm curious though. So let's just mine a little bit more of it. Is it really heavy? Ooh, it looks pretty heavy. Maybe not the most. They perceive 3 main ways to play it: lone wolf builders, community builders, and scavenger raider players. Ah, so that's what they're kind of figuring as like PvP sort of looking. Yeah, I could understand that. Which is interesting. So you say that, but if you look at the server progression... Oh, my mouse is gone again. Oh, there it is. If they talk about 3 main players, I would expect them to be like 3 different fashions, but here it looks like they have 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 different fashions, which is weird. So, hard to say exactly. But yeah, I agree. Definitely there are those types of builders. There's the lone wolves, there's the community builders, and then there are definitely people that are building, but they're scavenging. Field spar. Okay, let's go back to this other one. I just want to see if by chance we can mine it. I kind of doubt it, since we couldn't mine it before. But for some reason, I mean, I could be completely wrong, and other people have said that you can mine cobalt with iron tools and stuff, but then they also talk about cobalt being this amazing resource. For some reason, this to me, right now at least, is screaming cobalt to me, just because it's that hard to mine and get as a resource, and I would expect it to need like some really good tools and availability. Oh, you are tricky. They will create server goals that will gain and or lose favor with the different factions. Okay. So, we have our tricky node here. Our tricky node. Let's go down. Let's look real quick. I don't remember if there's anything over that hill. I remember there's another, or there was at least another resource that was hard to mine, but that's the one that's sticking out in my brain right now. Let's check these metalish looking nodes and just see if one of them has some special stat. Because we need something. I really want to mine that one. Everyone's yelling about cobalt. I want to see it for myself. Maybe it makes really cool tiles. I don't know. But everyone says it makes great tools, so why wouldn't we want to experience that? Somebody said they're like, I'll come on your server and find some, and then I'll bring it and drop it off in a box for you. That's fine, but I got to learn for myself where it is, too, at some point. Alright, sorry, I'm wandering a little off track here. I'm pretty sure we already mined this one. Let's just double check it. Field spar, yep. I would like to make glass. Glass might be a thing we just do today. I'm kind of interested to do that. Yeah, promote community building, working together, building up the long range antennas. Yep. Yeah, and that's something they're definitely gonna have to, work on and kind of play with. Nickel. Is nickel very good? 6 and 4 doesn't really look like it. Anything else nearby? No, just over there. On to the next one. I know this maybe isn't the most exciting viewing in the world, but I want to harvest that node over there. I want to see what it is. And if it is cobalt, then we will have cobalt. And we will know where the node is, which is the even more important thing. More nickel. Dang it, why would you put two resources right next to each other? Ay. Oh, there's one there. Well, alright, let's keep going. It better not be nickel. Should we take a look in the little base here? I think we've seen this one before. It is a complete walkthrough base. Pretty exciting. He failed though. He only built the 3 squares high. I mean, you gotta make it 4. 4 or better. Alright, don't be nickel. Zinc. I think we've looked at zinc before. 6 and 3. You know, this could be a really challenging find. I really don't know what it might take. If anyone has any recommendations or ideas, I am open to them at this point. I really want to try to play and see what that node is, and we could go off that direction and look for some other resources. There's a good number that are over this way though, so I might just kind of circle around through here. I really just want to, kind of solve this little challenge. For me, I'm definitely a problem solver. When I find a problem, I gotta solve it. If I'm spending forever not, it's definitely a pain in the butt. A node there. I don't really see that many more nodes. I guess there's 2. That one was just barely over the hill. I don't remember exactly what these 2 nodes were, but I know there was some nodes that we were trying to harvest to bring back a little bit of material to the base yesterday, and we had to ditch some illuminite. Pretty sure we already checked that one out because we already had some. Yep, there it is. Let's just ditch it. No, let's just hold on to it, I guess. Is that a new building? I don't know if that's a new building or not. I'm not sure exactly. I know that I was talking to one of our viewers, and he was saying, hey, I'm on the server, I've used your power station, I'm building. I didn't know if he was going to build up by our base or do anything else. This is kind of neat, though. I kind of like the look. I swear this is a new base. Let's check it out. Got a couple boxes. Nothing too amazing, but of course, all the normal materials someone would need. He's been just making everything out of NV. So, yeah, it's looking pretty good. I wonder what he's going to do with this side over here. If he's just going to add like another building and then more tall pillar look. It definitely could be neat looking though after a bit. Your best bet for stronger stuff is to start making alloys. That all right stuff apparently makes a good alloy. Okay. What was this? Casterite. 3 and 2. Okay, let's... So, Larry, we make the alloys with the hammer. Am I correct there? So we would need to go back to base, pick up our hammer, and then we could make... Because if we have quite a bit of it. We have 273. We should be able to make some. let's go back and grab the hammer and check it out and see what the hammer shows, unless there's something else that I'm missing. No, the hammer breaks down like silicates. I think we need our smelter, possibly? We might just need to get back to work, actually crafting stuff for our station, for our base. I think it's a foundry or a forge probably would be the item. I know that someone was saying that we can make, are you trying to get larger strength or hardness? However, whatever it takes to be able to mine a better resource, and from my understanding, to mine a better resource, I thought you needed better strength to mine better resources. I thought for some reason for durability of your tool to last longer and not break so often, you had a higher hardness, but that doesn't really make sense because iron only has a hardness of 3, so maybe I just need a really good hardness item. But then also, if hardness of 3, why would this, being a hardness of 6, not have any better gathering ability? So as far as I understand, it's all off of strength. Strength would give me the ability to mine that unmineable resource back there. That's my ultimate goal. Mine the unmineable resource and see if it is... See if it is a coveted cobalt. I could definitely look at some of these red ones up here. I just don't think there is one that is really that great for strength. Maybe we're not up on top. I was thinking I was up on top. Maybe I need to go one more up. There we go. Now we're up at top of the base. So again, whatever it'll make it so I can mine that resource over there that's unmineable. That's what I'm looking for. And my understanding is it's through strength, not hardness. Which doesn't make sense because you think of a hardness of an item would give it better, mining capabilities of mining stuff versus lasting longer. You'd think it would be strength, but it seems to be opposite in this game, which is odd. The other thing I guess we could do is make spikes out of other stuff and see if one comes out really just better magically than the other one. I don't think it will. Anytime now when that rover comes into the game, it'd be a nice feature. It would be really interesting to see how long it takes to travel around places with it. Someone posted the other day that you could fabricate cobalt. Yep, I do remember that. I assume it would take a smelter. Yes. Crush olivine with sledgehammer, get cobalt oxide, smelt in smelter, make cobalt pickaxe parts, and metal press. Ah. Yeah, strength of 10. Okay. Well, that's good. So crush the olivine with a sledgehammer to get the cobalt oxide. Yeah, Xeris, you are the most impressive person ever. I thank you. If you're the one, I'm pretty sure you probably are, that came and helped me build the other day. Much thanks. I appreciate it a ton. This could not have happened without you. Hopefully I've done it well, that you are appreciative of my little addition so far. The storage area. Lots of storage. Built a couple more racks for stuff. Oh, well, thank you, sir. Hey, you made me look like an amateur, so anytime you're ready to take over the show, just show up. Just show up and start building. It was pretty impressive. So a smelter is definitely something I haven't built before, but I did see it here. We need the heat element, of course, which, as we all know, we have to make pretty much every other tool first before we can make it. So we go back to needing the drill, which we then also would need just everything. Sheesh. So we need this second unit. Uh-oh, did I crash the server? I'm sorry guys if I crashed the server. I'm just looking at stuff. Okay, here we go. Use the portable smelter? There's a portable smelter. Does that one take the same materials? Okay, hold on. Probably. I don't know what we make it out of exactly, but let's take a look. It's probably through the welder. Here's our welder. Actually, it wouldn't be through the welder. Never mind. Soldering iron is for mostly other stuff, but we do have the assembly tool, which is the other. Alright, let's take a look. Portable smelter. Oh wow, that looks cheap. Huh. Life is changing rapidly for us. Alright, we can do this one. We can do this one, probably no problem. I've never made the small dish before, but that doesn't look like something that's going to be a super hard item. I think we'll just craft a couple things together, and we'll make that. Xeris comes to the saving again. He's like, you moron. They have a portable version. Just go over there, make the portable version, and we can work on it. Okay, sir. Master Yoda, sir. I will get right to that. Dish. Small dish. Okay. Hammer. This is the soldering iron. I put it in my inventory. No problem. Let's take a look at this. I think we need it's a 2H case. I was like, I forgot already. Alright, so we need the 6 small sheets. And 2 handles. So I almost am like, oh, I got this cool other material. It's kind of like to use them. Man, all the stuff's running low again. We're gonna have to work fast. Let's just make it all out of iron. I didn't really look. Hold on. I was gonna say I didn't really look to see if there's anything special about it. No. Okay. Don't have to worry. So there's our small disc too that we need. So let's just make that real quick. I always figured it was smart to make the portable versions of anything you can first. Yeah, I mean, I definitely agree. I didn't even really know that it was something. It was kind of like yesterday. I was just glancing through some stuff, just looking around, and all of a sudden, you know, we found that, whatever it's called. I can't remember what it's called. The machine that, you know, lets you respawn again. 6 of these. The beacon. The distress beacon. I had no idea that was there, but it's really cool. I mean, we haven't died a lot, but in the case we ever did die, that would be super useful. So definitely something I wanted. Alright, as long as we don't die here from starvation, oxygen, water, or power, radiation's perfect right now. We will be able to get this done. Hopefully. In a timely manner. And then I need 2 handles. That's what I need. And then we'll have everything. It's a pretty easy one to make, actually. I'm kind of disappointed we didn't make it earlier. But we've just been getting to this stage. We haven't even experienced this yet. Even in the other server, I was just trying to work on getting to this stuff. Probably a little later down the road. But this is just going to be a little bit earlier. Alright. Hopefully, after we craft all this stuff, we can get a super pick. And then we can go mine that resource down there and see exactly what it is. I do need to top off some resources real fast. I think we'll survive for a second though. So let's try to do this real quick. Handles. The sheets. Come on, faster. Alright, craft. Oh, it's going to take a second. Alright, we'll top off some of the resources while it's crafting. Let's get rid of the rivet gun. Where's our water? There it is. Oh, it feels nice having that much water. We can go one more and be perfect. Look at that. Ah, it feels good. Okay, what do we have? Food? Yes, we got food. Let's try to top everything up. Oh yeah, 1 mint cake for dessert. Yes, please. Oh yeah, your hut is making me thirsty. Yeah, well, it's solved now. Our problems are solved for a little while. Everything except for power. So, we have all that stuff. Let's go back to our tool. Portable smelter. We're gonna make it happen. The disc. Uh-oh. Is there something wrong there? Uh-oh, what happened? Did I not like it? What did I do? Small dish, not a disc. Dish. See, I thought there was something that was a little weird with that. Dish. Failed. Oh well. We'll now have a small disc in case we need it for something. Thank you, Zaris. I know. I'm just one person trying to make this happen, and it's sometimes hard. Alright. I think we got it now. I thought we were at success. We just slowed down a touch. We're going again. Dish. Dish, disc. They look so similar, but a little different. Alright. Do we have anything else we really need to make? So we've made pickaxe, we've made hammers, we've made wrenches, crowbars, the portable, we've made that. Soldering iron, the assembly tools, utility knife, the tile mold. This will be the smelter, the sledgehammer we've made, and the rivet gun we made. This is honestly the last thing that we haven't made in here. We haven't made windows, which I was talking about. We've made storage tanks. The portable recycler we have not made. A shredding wheel. We might have to do that one. Can't you just hammer the disc into a dish? It would make sense. What color was the olivine node? I missed it. The olivine node was one of those white crystals. And we could not mine it until we had an upgraded tool. There was a higher end pickaxe that had not only the spikes, but the small blade with it. So it was this one. The blade, the 2 iron spikes, and the iron rod. Ooh, I hear someone. Who's invading? The aliens are coming. I hear aliens. I thought I heard aliens. Hey, no problem, Willie. But yeah, it was one of the white crystals nodes. Alright, so we have the smelter. Let's take a look at it. There it is. Portable smelter. So if we go into it, 5. Ooh, it's kind of big. Do you guys see that? Of course, now it won't show it to us again. Kind of sad. Alright. Oh, look, there's our cobalt oxide. There's our cobalt oxide, our copper. There's lots of stuff here. Cool. Wow, there's a lot. Beryllia. Lithium for batteries. Temperatures. Interesting. So we have to adjust the temperature, or does it do it automatically? Oh, it does automatically. Okay. A new tool. We gotta, figure it out. Allows for oxide materials to be refined into oxygen and other more efficient materials. Improving the maximum temperature will allow materials with a higher melting point to be refined. Okay. You know what I was thinking though? This weight number. If we would have built this out of If we would have built it out of the olivine, we would have had a way better weight capacity in this, and that might be almost worth doing next time. But we'll see. Maybe if we build cobalt stuff. So let's go back now to grab our hammer. We'll try to follow along with the instructions we were given. Here's our sledgehammer. Put that here. Okay, 3, sledgehammer. So here's olivine crushing. So we can crush it into cobalt oxide. Okay, let's do 20. This is something new. Kind of excited to see what happens here. Okay, no problems. Well, it's gonna take a second. I don't know how much it will craft or how much we'll need. So there it was, I thought. There's our cobalt oxide. So it's doing 10 at a time. That's not bad. I don't know how much we're going to need exactly, but I mean, if this stuff is as amazing as everyone says it is, we definitely want to make a pick out of it right away. I hope that node down there is cobalt. That's my hope. It could be something else, and if it is, it could be a really interesting material. I don't know what it is, but I want to play with it and figure it out. Now we got some. Let's go back into here. And cobalt oxide smelting. So can be refined using smelter or pour smelter to produce cobalt and oxygen. So let's put it in here. I don't know how many I don't know this number. I guess that is that per 10, per 1. Hopefully I don't have to type 400 or 100 in there. 400. Let's do 5. Just 5. I don't get that exactly. Probably a gem like emerald or garnet. Those are very hard. Definitely could be. Not sure what I even do with those yet, but I'm interested to see. I'm just gonna try like 60 in here and see what happens. I don't know what we're really doing here. I'm exploring. I'm experimenting. Trying something new. So I just made 1. Holy moly, that'll take us forever. Let's pull this out. Now put this back in. Can we just type 189? Nice. Alright, see, this is where the infinity would work well, because we're always just crafting by 1. So I totally get it, and it makes sense there. Yeah, it is a slow process. I expected it to be like by 10s, but I was definitely wrong. And I can't remember how much we'll need to make even a full pick out of this stuff. We could just make the, of course, you know, the actual just ends, the spikes, but I don't know if it's worthwhile just to make the whole entire pick out of cobalt or just to make the spike out of cobalt. I'm kind of just thinking we'd make the whole entire thing out of it just to keep it, you know, so we have everything as one material, but realistically, the medium rod is 48. That's the most expensive part. The spike's gonna be 40, and then the blade is 17. So 40, and then another 40, and then where was the blade? It's right here somewhere. Or no, blade. So 40, 40. 57. So it's not too bad. We'll definitely be able to make 1 fully out of everything here, as long as the smelter will smelt it in a timely manner. How much cobalt do we got? I know you're all excited to see this. 12. Oh, we might need to make a few more smelters at this rate. or just work on some other things for a little while. I do want to make another one of these battery units. That could be something we work on. Need a metal press. Oh, do I need a metal press to be able to make a cobalt tool or something? What will I need a metal press for? I know everyone's talked about a metal press, and I've had one before. Is it the 2-size unit that we make a metal press out of? No. It must be this size. Can't form cobalt with a hammer. It's too hard. Dang it, we're gonna be ruined here. Alright, so here's the metal press. We're gonna have to start crafting more stuff. Alright, start writing it down. We gotta do this eventually. I mean, we gotta get back, you know, in some ways I've kind of been putting it off. I'm like, I feel bad that we missed out, you know, on our other base and we had a lot of this stuff going. But we're gonna need to get back into it. So if we start doing this now, we'll be set up and ready to go, hopefully sooner than later. So we need the machine casings. I would like to actually make like 6 of those because we need them for everything. For everything. We need the power sockets, which they say medium power socket. If I remember right, there's just power sockets. I'd like to make 6 of those as well, just to have as extras. And then we need the medium automatic hammer. And a medium bar. And as some extras for entertainment, I think we just did the extra machine casing before. So I'm not too terribly worried about all the specifics of everything else. But let's just try to make some of this. So the machine casings are made in the welder. This is made in the welder. Yep. So let's go to the welder real quick, which I think we put back in our box. It would have been so easy just to be able to take that stuff, make it right out of the hammer, and pretty much be up and going right away. That's just too easy though. The game's like, no thank you. You got to play a lot longer than that. But we should be able to make this pretty quick. So where's the normal? I think it's down here, machine casing. So again, we're back to sheets. 4 sheets. And they're mediums. And 2 medium rods. Alright. That's pretty easy. I know we already have some of those materials. Food? Materials? No, that's food. This is materials. Alright. Medium sheets. And medium rod. See? I kept some stuff around, and there's some more medium sheets. And there's a machine casing. So we already have 1. But I said I want to make a bunch. So, you know what we're probably going to be running into? Like always, we'll need more iron. That's probably what we're going to need. Can I make 10 of these? I don't know about the weight. No, the weight did it. No problem. So, let's go back here. I can't remember if I had more iron. Yes, let's just grab all of it because we're going to be crafting crazy. Is there any more iron? That is all the iron we got. So we'll need more iron. Not a big deal. Alright, hammer's cooking. Let's grab the other hammer. Just because we're going to be trying to craft here a little quicker. Of course, it's broken. We're going to have to repair it. God, the complications of it all. And... uh-oh, where's our tool? We didn't put it in a random box somewhere, did we? The life of having storage boxes. No, there's a wrench. I'm going crazy. It's me. I'm just going crazy. You're going to have to build more solar panels to power it. Don't tell me that. It took 107. I should be pretty close, I'm pretty sure, to be able just to run it off of what I got. I think. I think 5 solar panels could do it. I think. I could be wrong, but I thought it could before. We only added more solar panels to our old base later, I think. I don't know. I'm thinking though that one of the items in here we needed the I think it's this, the automatic hammer. If I remember right, we needed to first build something else. Piston. I think we needed like a rod or an axle is what I mean, and we needed like the lathe for it. But I could be wrong. It could be the roll bender that I'm thinking about. No, we had this. Yeah, we had this before the lathe. So we'll be fine making this. Okay. So we'll need a piston and then a couple more medium bars. Medium bars and a piston, which we need to make out of the welder. And it's got to be a medium piston. Splitting the power with the charger. Yeah, but it seems like, well, it is always drawing power because we've been constantly using it. I mean, we'll just see when we get there. I mean, there's always going to be something else we got to build or something else we got to do, unfortunately. It's just going to be never ending. But I like it. I like it a lot. I accept the challenge. While we're speaking of power. Thank you. I wonder if more solar panels will charge that thing quicker. Or what would exactly. Metal press takes 78.6 energy. All iron solar panels provide 1939 energy. 5. So I built my solar panels out of copper. So they provide 42 or 41 power each. So the 41 times it by the 5 panels, so we should be able to get 205 power. You know, with a little bit of reduction. We made, you know, we also did really good wiring and stuff. So we'll just see exactly. There's always going to be complications. Yeah, more efficient, more better, more powerful. Sounds like some sort of a first player shooter game. Is there any ways to get power at the moment? Any other ways? Not that I'm aware of. I mean, wind could be a thing possibly in the future. I'm not really sure. I think you'll have enough energy for the press, at least in the daytime. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking as well. So as long as it'll work in the daytime, you know, we can go on with life. So, more bars. Sheesh. Medium sphere. Medium rod. Medium bar. You know, I think we could just craft like a million medium rods, medium bars, medium sheets, all that stuff. We could craft a million of them. But until then, let's just go to the medium rod and we'll craft. Uh-oh, why you don't like me? Oh, we're still at copper in there. It's probably because we were doing wire before with it. Let's not get too crazy with our iron because we don't have a ton of it. That's a little too crazy, I'm guessing, with the iron. We're gonna need an iron run. There's always something that we need. 4 iron bars. I need at least like 8 of these too, and they're even more expensive. Sheesh. There goes all the iron. Dang it. I mean, we got iron sheets at least. I got some iron bars and rod. You know, we're making some progress. How much weight do we got on us? Tons. We're really overweight. Let's get rid of some of this stuff. Oh, that one's already full. I just like it. if we could go into boxes and they weren't automatically already pretty much full. It'd just make life nice and easy. We'll hold on to the iron. Field spar. Oh, that's heavy. Is olivine going to be going there? Yeah. Minimize. Come on, open sesame. Tin. Nickel. Cassiterite. Zinc. Cobalt oxide. The cobalt alone. Silica. Now can we put it in there? Hey, we're doing well. Got more in there than I expected to, actually. And the field spark can go in there. How is that? Not too bad. Let's go back and... Is it number... or welder, I'm pretty sure, is what we make the casing, the machine casing from. Let's make 4 of these. Do you think we can make it? I don't know if we got that much stuff. 4, 3, now let's make 3. 3 iron sheets there. 3 there. Oh, that's a rod. Rod there. Rod there. Oh, the long process of it all. There we go. 3 machine casings. That's a start. Alright, and we still have our picks on us. Yes, we got a pick there. Let's grab some of these resources and just move them up a little bit so I don't have to look for them. And we're going to have to go on a little short iron run. Oop, minimize. Inventory. Alright, but we'll try to craft a few things along the way just to make life continue. Go. I swear there was someone out here. I heard something. Now, it might be a bad idea to leave the doors open, but as we already know, the server doesn't really save locked door settings, so I'm not too concerned about it. I'm just thinking to run over here. We can go down at the end and pick up some iron really easily, and then just keep going. Let's see. We really don't have almost any iron at all. You're really handy with those hammers, making stuff with both hands at the same time and still browsing containers. I know. I'm trying to make the best time available for everything. Go, baby, go. Now, if I remember right, we could not mine that one either right there. So we might grab... That's our specialty iron. Whoop. Oh, come on. Sometimes this game and its menus, it gets stuck up. This is our specialty iron one. Oh, we broke our forge too. Get her gone. Or the smelter. We're going to have to redo the smelter already, amazingly. Let's see if we can harvest this one. I don't remember. That's what I was thinking. I was thinking it might be the field spar one. The iron node, I thought was right here. I don't know where the iron node is. Maybe it's down a little further? I thought it was right here. I know there's 2 around the corner there, but I thought there was one that was pretty close right here. This might just be it down here. I am noticing all of a sudden that we are a little low on oxygen, which is not a problem. Power, luckily, I do have my second battery on me. If I didn't have my second battery, we'd be running for a station really quickly. Alright, this is the ramps I guess I was thinking of. And that should be our iron. A little lag. I promise, it wasn't because I was jumping. I was just jumping for fun. Oh, that's tin? What? Where'd our iron node go? Did somebody harvest it all the way? That's weird. Maybe somebody's online. I did see that there are a couple other people online, actually, amazingly enough. So it could be that somebody's down here and they just harvested the whole entire thing and made it disappear. But yeah, it was right here in this area, I thought. That's just kind of weird. So we'll go around to the next one. It's just, it is what it is. I can't be stingy with my resources. Everyone else has to have some as well. See if that structure is built around the node. I don't think it is. Unless they expanded. But I'm pretty sure it's not. Because we could see it too on the ground there. We don't see it anywhere. So I'm pretty sure it's not. Unless it's really far up in there and they changed their building. That would be kind of a neat idea, though, is you could build around it. Well, there's some power they're working on. Is that a power switch? I don't know. There's a hammer right here, isn't there? I wonder if we could just borrow their hammer for a little while. They had one solar panel, though, so I don't think... Weird. He's working on a double layer roof. He only has one solar panel, so I don't think we'll be able to use his hammer at all. Yeah, for really, important resources and to try to save them, I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, I don't see why. There's enough resources, you should be able to share them with everyone. I mean, you can't even carry back most of the time as much as you can harvest, so I don't even know how people are using all of their resource. Ooh, we just kind of hit a weird wall. The only problem I have here is it's a lot harder to get up this side. I think we'll probably mine some resources and just walk back around the other side, because it'll be a lot easier. It's all good, though. We got plenty of iron here. Let's check the weight. Oh, the weight's... We're not even at half weight, and it's already giving us a weight warning? Oh, this weight warning system. It is the vein of my existence. Why warn me at 70,000? Warn me at 125, 130,000. Yeah, probably like 120. Warn at 120. Then I'll know to stop instead of just keep harvesting forever. Come on, I'm gonna run out of power. Alright, let's grab... I wonder what we did with our nice other pickaxe. We must have thrown it in a box. It would suck if we didn't have an extra battery. If all of a sudden I accidentally put it in a box, like I've done before. It'd be a little exciting. Well, it wouldn't even be a little exciting. I just don't know if we'd make it. That's realistically what would happen. Check weight. Weight's good. Check inventory. How much we got? 2,000? Ah, it's really not that much. What do we need? We need medium rods, medium bars. I think I made the medium bars, didn't I? There they are. Yes. Are you broken too? Man, stuff's just breaking all over the place. Alright, quickly, we gotta swap this out. Ah, that feels much better. Alright. And doing a little repair jobs here. Thank you much. Let's just do this one too while we're here. Might as well. Hello, Black Rabbit. Hello, hello. Welcome back. It's nice to see you along with everyone else. It's good to have you here. I've said it many times. I do appreciate everyone that comes over, says hi, helps with stuff. I mean, I'm not the greatest. I don't think I'm bad, but I'm not the greatest. I'm not, the super amazing person. I'm just really enjoying myself and building, and I'm building at my own pace, taking my time and learning everything. Really just enjoying it. Gotta look away. I look back. Got it. So the power suck seems so much greater the last day or so. Yeah, I mean, time of day seems to matter a lot. I'm hoping that my copper panels will just keep being really good. I mean, obviously I expect to build lots more, but I took the other ridge on E2. Oh, let's take a look. So you're in E2. Oh, so you're on this. Oh, kind of our original ridge area. Oh, you could have come over and built over here, Black Rabbit. There's tons of space. And just so you guys are all aware, he says on E2 somewhere. So just so you're aware, I mean, yeah, we zoomed a little too much. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Come on, scroll properly. So in this area, I mean, my base is right here, pretty close, right in this area. I do not mind if anyone wants to come build anywhere down in this area. I mean, I don't need you to build right next door to me, like just, a few tiles away. But as long as we all have a little bit of space to do stuff, I do not mind if anyone comes and even builds, right down at the end or anywhere down in here or anywhere in here, any of these places. There's a ton of space. It would be fun to have people come and build and hanging out, be able to work together on stuff. So some good materials on the ridge. Checking weight. So Zaris, you're not on 12. I am in the C3 area. Okay. Yeah. I haven't really spent much time down there, really looked, but... Alright, another pick broken. How much material? We're really close to our weight. Let's just swap out. We'll keep going for a little bit more. I'm your neighbor, east side of the hill. Ah. I don't have an impressive base on 12. I think the base that we've all been working on here and putting in assistance either building with or comments and everything, I'm stoked with it. I love the look of it, kind of being the orangish color, the yellow orange. It looks cool. Having the lead roof certainly helps. Again, thank you, Zaris, for that. We're making progress and upgrades, and pretty happy with it. It really is. It sucked being kicked out of 29, where I felt, I didn't feel like the base was ultimately great or anything. I mean, it was our very first starter. We knew that we were eventually going to get past it, and probably even to the point where we're just like, let's demolish the whole entire thing and start over. We kind of got there that way really quick. Oh, look at this. This is actually would have been a cool area to build on too. If anyone needs a place to build, this little spot right here would actually be pretty cool to build on. You'd have the iron close and easy to get to. The other resources up and around the corner. Those resources down below. That's not a bad little shelf. So if you are looking for a spot, that shelf right there, there's it on the map. Right there on the corner. Just so you know. I don't see the iron node down there that I was looking for. I know it's down there though. It's kind of interesting. Definitely just could be someone else playing on the server. That could be what I heard earlier. It sounded like I heard someone go by the base. It could be that somebody did go by the base and they were just, obviously passing through. Probably should try to shut the doors more. Yes, I know. We'll get there. If they fix the locks in the next little while, it's still going to be a pain in the butt to lock and unlock your doors all the time. but if they work semi-good, it'll be nice. I burned through 2 iron nodes building base. Yeah. You know, that's why I wanted to build pretty close to stuff. It's going to make life easy. Picking when you're close to a couple nodes, pick that material, build your base out of it, and you don't have to worry about, you know, going far to pick up materials or dealing with other stuff. So I'm pretty happy that I built my base out of the material I have. I'm also happy that it's not, you know, all black or a really dark color. I do like that it's got, you know, some color to it. So, is that somebody standing there? I see somebody jumping around. Maybe that's a Wow Fubar hanging out. It probably is. If theft is a problem, you can block your doorway with tiles while you're away, logged out. Yeah, very true. We can definitely block it. Hello? Hello, hello. It's a Goofy. Aw, look, we got Goofy. You know, unfortunately, we cannot beat on people. I know everyone's like, hit him, hit him. I can't. Zaris, you should build up to Kevin together. You should be able to get up the radio tower. I think Zaris could build 10 radio towers himself. Like, I don't think he needs any help at all. So, he's a building machine. I still couldn't believe at the rate everything was being put up and built. It was impressive. That is a good idea. It might be a good idea just to do that. You know, even if we just put a couple tiles in some areas to block doors or whatever if we're away. Might start thinking about doing that. You know, we kind of made it a little harder by building 3 doors, but we could box this one in. We could take this door out and leave it out for a little while until we get everything kind of really... You know, I would like to see a glass door. A door that has this section in the middle, glass, to be able to look through. I mean, I don't really know why they filled that in being black, or I just hope that later on they'll have upgradable doors, because hide storage behind walls. I did think about that too. I did think about doing like a secret wall and then having it, you know, so but your base would have to be pretty big for that. But, you know, there's lots of availabilities for hiding stuff and doing all sorts of things. They have a door with a window. Oh, okay. So maybe it's just not my imagination. Maybe it's something that I, you know, thought about and I really want. It is. I do. I want it. It would be cool. Alright, let's get back to crafting a few different things here. I do need a medium sphere and a medium sphere. Let's work on that real quick. And then I kind of need to do a retally and see what I need. Because when you're working on the piston, medium sphere, let's just make 1. Do we have our iron up? Yes. So we did pretty good. Got 4,300 and some odd. That will get us for a while at least. Go back to the welder. Medium piston. So we need the sphere, the rod. So let's do one of those. And not sheets. Piston here. Where's the piston? Or the sphere, I mean. There's our sphere. And then a medium rod. There's a rod. Door with window is under the rivet gun. Okay, that's cool. You know, I really, that's definitely something that's high on my list now. I would like to see that. So we got the piston. Craft that up. We need this automatic hammer. So we'll have the piston. Let's just put it in there. And then we'll make the bars, which we have. Are they up? There they are. One there. And one there. Craft that. Now I feel like I need to go back. I need to repair stuff, of course, too. The welder just gets abused. It is a hard working machine, this welder. Repair. Alright. Let's take a look. So we got the machine casings. Put one there. The outlet, that's what we need to work on. One here. No. Yes, maybe. I don't know. Just don't mess up. Get rid of this. Don't delete anything. We don't want to delete anything. That's the worst thing ever. Put that in here. We have a medium bar still. Alright, so we need that power socket. So, power socket's out of the welder, right? Yes. If I remember right, it's not the hardest item to build. Power socket. I know it said a medium one, but I think there's just a single one down towards the bottom. There it is. So medium boxes. We have some extras, which is good. A ring. Small ring. Small ring and the wire. Small ring and a medium box. Okay. And I want to keep everything. Ooh, can we turn the small disc into the small ring? I think that is the case, actually. I think. Because this is made by the drill. I was going to say, I need some more tools. Look, it's Zaris. He's hanging out with us. He came back. He's probably doing amazing things. Let's see, drill. I need the drill. So we take the drill, and if I remember right, we're gonna make. Why are we not working correctly? There we go. So small ring and small disc. Look at that. It's like we planned ahead or something. How could we ever get so lucky? I got some more iron for you. Oh, thank you. That's super nice of you. I appreciate it. Let's put here some more iron that we had in our inventory. So now we got our small ring, and let's just go back. Small ring. I'm thinking I want to just keep everything on iron, just because everything else is out of iron. I know, it sounds a little kind of annoying, but if I remember right, we made some iron wire, maybe not. Let's grab one of our boxes. Just one. So I want to make some iron wire, and we'll be set. Iron wire. It is definitely a process to craft everything, but it is nice once you finally get to that last item and you're like, I got it. I'm gonna be complete. It's just that one last item crafted up and done. It definitely is really, really rewarding. Alright, we should have theoretically power transferring from that station to this station. Theoretically. We still need to actually craft the power socket though. Or did we? We crafted it, I think. I'm going crazy. It's okay. There it is. Power socket. Craft. It's sideways, of course. Why would it be any other way? So let's take a look. Power is way over. We need to actually build our regulator. We really need a regulator. So it's not the transformer. Power regulator. I know, I've built it before. I just don't remember where it exactly is. Power socket, machine casing, kiln, the heat element, circuit breaker. It's not the circuit breaker. Let's get some oxygen real quick before we die. I think it was either with the rivet gun or maybe the assembly tool. I'm thinking the soldering iron really is what I'm looking for. I'm looking for some different tools. Need some different tools to be able to complete that. Soldering iron? Which one was it? Does anyone remember? I don't. It's been too long. I think it's in here. Maybe not. Nope. 3, the rivet gun? Yes, energy regulator. Oh, good. We have another machine casing. So we're like already like a step ahead of the game here. A coil and a wire. Okay. I'm almost thinking we should make these out of copper. Just because it would be really nice to have them be as strong as possible. So I'm going to grab copper and we'll do those couple items out of copper. We might already even have enough of them. I'm not sure. I know. Oh, we do have a copper coil. Okay, so we have copper coil and copper wire. We just have one. I don't know if that's enough. Let's check it out. Yes, just one. Perfect. See, that's why we make a few extra things. Every now and again, we'll just have everything we need to build something. We won't have to worry about it. Craft it. I do think I still need some actual wire, though, for rewiring a couple little things, just adjusting some stuff. So I'm going to go down here, make some wire. 10 would be great. Just have some on hand. Alright, where's our regulator? Here it is. Put that there. Alright, now I already know I need the crowbar. So many tools, so much stuff. Crowbar, crowbar, crowbar. Put that here. Now we put our drill away. Alright, so the whole thought that I had when we originally built this. Oh, I see Xeris running around. I think. It could be anyone. So my original thought when we built this was that we could modify this if we ever needed to. So, this is going to change a few things. We're going to have to redo this, but that's life. So, we're just going to pick up the tile. And that should make life as easy as possible. Okay. And then we're going to put our power regulator like this. And then we'll put our tile back. There's our tile. Okay, so now when we go to our wire, here's our copper wire. We have a couple copper wire here though. Let's use these two. So we should be able to go now with this. Come on. Why does it not want to work? That's really weird. I don't know if there's something wrong with that wire or what. Let's swap out the other wire. Is it just not like it there? Weird. Alright, let's try picking up this tool again. Pick up. Pick up. Are we going to crash the server? I apologize for everyone that maybe came onto the server. We could have just crashed it. Nope. We're still okay. Alright, let's try this first, ahead of time. Why does it not want us to place electrical there on that one? Is it because it's on the other side? Is anyone else seeing this issue? I know. It's stupid. Why is it not liking us? Okay, let's try again. Lead tile. Place. Wire. I mean, the whole idea for us to leave a space was for a space, just like this. It makes perfect sense. But this tile, it just does not like us. Okay. So, we're going to change it then. If it wants to play hardball with us, we will just change it. It's going to take away from what I think is perfect and cool, but, you know, whatever works, works. So, kind of like the idea of putting it next to it like this. But then I have to run wire around the corner. So I'm just thinking we'll run it like... If I could run it into the side of it, it would be cool. But it looks like it's got to be right in a line. So we'll put it there. We'll go 5. Like that. Now go up. Now go to the side. There. Okay. And then that one should be there. Alright, so now we go inside and we'll go that one down and then we'll go back the other way. Complications. Wiring mishaps. Oh, can we reach? Yeah, we should be able to reach fine. Oh no, it just doesn't want to place it on that one at all now. We forgot to do that too. Alright, we gotta look here. I don't know what I'm even doing at this point. I'm lost because I can't place that tile. So it's right there. Alright, go back up. So if I remember right, we did not place a square, which we gotta do. There we are. Square. So the second one in, we're gonna go down through. Second one in. Yes. Place. There we go. Now, I'm afraid that this tile is just not going to play nice with us at all. So, complications of this game sometimes. Alright, let's look at another tile. Does it just not like... Oh, we ran out of copper pieces. Alright, let's just grab one of these because we have them. They're the same. What a flashlight. Flashlight looks nice. Alright. That should regulate our power now. Flashlight off. Wire off. Let's take a look. I can't access it from this side, but this side. There we go. 53.2. The metal press is up. Eureka! We got it! Like, why? Wiring? Why do you gotta be so difficult? It's not... It shouldn't be that difficult. It should be easy. Okay, I got the metal press. So can we make cobalt now? I don't remember where we put the cobalt. Here's cobalt oxide. There's the cobalt. Okay, there's our cobalt. And now do we have to use a metal press to make? So I've never played with this before. Let's just see. So if I go down here and I want to make my small spike and I put cobalt in here, it won't do it. Malleability of greater than 5. Okay, so then if I go to here and I go a small spike, it doesn't exist. Oh, there's the Mark II spike. Malleability greater than 4? Oh, look what we're learning here. So we make 2 of these. So it doesn't allow us to do that here either. But the malleability is greater than 4, so I don't understand. Is it not just playing nice with numbers? We're powered, right? We're still powered. Oh, now it does. Craft quick, before it breaks. You might not like it the second time. Heard you need a cobalt metal press. No, it doesn't look like it. Looks like we just needed to have it work for us properly. It was playing hard to get. So craft a second one. Okay, so we got 2 spikes. Let's put those in our inventory. Now we need a small blade. Can we make a small blade in here? Small blade. We're gonna have to get more cobalt. that's the biggest answer. There's a small blade. So now we just need the medium rod. And as I was saying before, we could make it out of the other materials, but just for fun, we're going to try to make it out of pure cobalt. It's going to take us a little bit more work. Here's that, and olivine. We're going to have to craft more with the hammer. I think we broke the hammer, or we're really close. Yeah, it's doing okay. So let's take the hammer. Olivine crushing. This is a process. I was not aware that there was going to be such a process involved here. Hold on. So this is a cobalt oxide. Yep, we're good. Turn this to infinity. We can put this in here. Just say 73. One of your tools has 20 cobalt inside. It did? Oh, was it the hammer? I think we still needed more. Yeah. Thank you for the reminder about that. Because we need a medium rod. And I still don't think we have enough. Medium rod. 48. 25. Okay. We're getting close. We're close. This is how the government ends up paying $1,000 for a hammer. Yeah, exactly. It is seriously how they figured it out. They couldn't charge a normal price for it, so like, we gotta figure out how we can make this more expensive. Alright, craft. I thought I crafted that before, but we stopped. So we don't need that much actually, but if we ever want to repair it, we might as well just make all of it. As much as the sledgehammer can make until it breaks. Unfortunately, we found this sledgehammer too, and it's made out of titanium, so we might not want to break it because we could never repair it too. So let's cancel after that. And then we'll try to make some titanium. I don't know what, it would take for titanium. I mean, that's going to be a whole nother next level of stuff or smelting of stuff. And, we're just going to keep learning with this. It's pretty interesting. So we repaired the smelter. I have a titanium node down by me. I can always get you more. Oh, really? So there's actually a node, this titanium. Is it a red node or like one of those crystal nodes? What does it look like? I'm curious. Or is it like one of the metal nodes? I'd expect it to be one of the metal looking nodes, but I don't know. Where is our smelter? There it is. Alright. It's a green one. Okay, that's good to know. Oh, we still have... Oh, we broke it. That's why. We could have kept going, but we just broke it. Yeah, he does seem to have the good stuff. I don't know, he might be like one of the actual game developers and he's just spawning stuff in, or he's just that good. It's one of the two. I was almost like looking at him the other day when he was building here. I'm like, crap, man, it looks like you're almost just spawning that stuff in. You're building so fast. Like, slow down. Stop making me look so bad. Sheesh. Alright, the rod. All we need is a little bit more. Well, another 18. Just getting lucky. Yeah, whatever. Whatever works for you. That's what it's all about. I'm really interested to go down and see what this is. If it is like an emerald or something, I don't know what we're going to do with that. So we'll just have to learn what we even do with gems. I don't know. I'm curious. I mean, usually use gems in a lot of different stuff, so it'll just be kind of fun to see. We're going to grab some oxygen here. It has been nice having all this oxygen. Oh, look. I spoke too soon. Our oxygen's like depleted. Lead was twice as light weight-wise. Yeah, that is a very good point that you guys were making the other day. That the stuff that I built my base out of is just, it's crazy heavy. So that definitely was making it a bit challenging overall to just carry everything around and do it all. Alright, we need oxygen. Again, never-ending rush of needing materials. It's happening, and it's real. Which means, of course, we're going to have to go down and get more water at some point. I do know we have some more in a box, but, you know, the never-ending fight. Let's do... Now, where's the water? Getting a lot of materials in our inventory. It looks so much better than lead, though, and an all-lead base is black and depressing. Yeah, when I built the first base, I really did not like the black tiles that I was putting up, and as soon as I found, you know, all the other colors and stuff, I was just like, oh, I really want to build as much as possible out of all other colors. I really don't want to just have an all black, you know, lead or other color base. It would be neat to definitely do kind of a dual layer ceiling, so then we could do some type of a design or something and then move the lead up like one more level. So definitely kind of an idea. Still make, you know, this one a 4 layer, but then make the 5th layer as lead or other. Breathing is hard. Yeah. Let's get some water before we die with water. Solving one problem at a time. So, I see that it has been crafting now. Let's see. Do we have our 48? Oh, power is going to be the next thing. We do. We have our 48. Craft it. Yes. Wow, it crafts pretty fast in here. Alright, let's grab that. So, now can we make our pick out the assembly tool? Alright, pickaxe. Where's my materials? Here they are. Specialty spike. Specialty spike. A blade. So, I mean, is this ultimately the biggest, baddest, bestest tool ever? Make a cobalt base. At the rate this is taking me just to make one pick, we're definitely not going to be making a cobalt base anytime soon. There we go. It's up here somewhere. Is this it? There it is. All cobalt, 20 mining capability. Wow. That sounds pretty impressive. Alright, we're definitely going to go down and hit that one node. Probably pick up power. Maybe look for some drops. What do we got material-wise on us? A lot. Let's dump some materials. Let's do a little bit of gathering real quick because we need it anyways. I want to... Whoops. Let's get rid of this. Come here. Come here, come here, come here. Go into the box. All of you guys. Well, we do want to keep that, I guess. I think Galena is a green tile and a lot like lead. Yeah, I like the color of it too. So, I mean, I like green, but we did have quite a bit of green in our last base. I enjoyed it. Hammer. Let's keep the hammer on us. And we're Probably could keep some other stuff, but I think we'll be okay. Let's put away. We're gonna have to make, once again, more storage boxes. We just need them constantly. This one have less weight? Can the copper go in here? Can the iron go in here? Can anything go in here? Yes. Well, we got 21 leftover cobalt, and we're making some more still. 69. Alright, up here. There's iron. There's iron. Zaris, what are you doing? You're building everything. Seriously? Is that heavy? Iron. Oh, that's 4,000 iron. That is a lot of iron. Let's pull this out of here. Can we put 4,000 in? Wow. So... I don't know. Let's transfer... Ugh, if this would work. Cancel. Now transfer over. Not all of it. Now let's transfer back 1,000 just to keep on us for repairing stuff. Nice. And items. Ugh. Sometimes I just wish you could stay in the box if you're trying. Let's just try double tapping. Oh. Okay, get rid of this. The challenges of Rokh. Just working in your own inventory. Oh, we're gonna die. Quick, charge! This is becoming more and more serious right away because I think our other power pack, if I remember right, stop it! It's empty. You'll kill us, game. I'm trying to survive. Okay, we maxed it out. Go on the other one. Alright. Is there any other space? Yes. Oh, I really wanted the iron back. Ugh. 600. Cobalt's just still crafting like crazy. I'll take it. It is very cold out here. Does the charger need to be repaired? I don't think so. I think it's just charging at a slow rate. Say it's full. It's just they don't charge super fast. So it says current energy though is like 15 or yeah 154. So it just doesn't hold that much. It's just not charging that quickly. I'm not sure if I need more panels to help with that or not. But let's go down below. We can get up a full charge. It is negative 115, which is very, very cold. And we're on our way to our node that we could not harvest before. Hopefully, we can mine it now. If we can't mine it now, I'm gonna tell everyone that their darn cobalt sucks. They need to make a better tool. But cobalt's the best. What do you mean? Well, I couldn't mine this stupid material that was near my base that I really wanted to mine and see what it was. I still think titanium, but I mean, I like titanium. Titanium's a cool metal. So I would think titanium would be a great one. And I definitely want to make a titanium pickaxe eventually. It's definitely on my list of things to do. But at the moment, it's not a huge need. Let's put this battery in. I don't know if titanium will be better or not. I just like to, you know, make tools out of titanium. But it's not a local tool, so or a local material, so it kind of makes it hard to deal with. But we'll be on the lookout for it now. I was thinking titanium would have to be something that we would craft stuff out of or eventually smelt down and kind of make ourselves, but it's not as good as cobalt. Yeah, see, everyone loves their cobalt. We are going to see right now how impressive our cobalt will be as soon as we cross the desert here. Hopefully it warms up. Look at the night though. We're at nighttime. Looks like, I can't tell if night's, I think night's just fading away because you can see it's going down. So I guess night's just ending. Should warm up and be warmer soon. Alright. Node, you have met your match. I wish the Cobalt tool would either say like Cobalt on it or be orange or some other color. I mean, I know that's a small thing. It's not really needed, but it'd be kind of cool if they could make the tools match what they're made out of in some way. But our Cobalt pick hopefully will be really impressive. If I remember right, it is... I don't even remember which resource it is. I think it's that one right there in front of us. So we'll go over to that one. We'll check all of them if we have to, whatever works. Maybe we'll go over to that node too. I think we checked it, that it's 10, but I'm not 100% sure. We'll go check it though, just in case it is titanium. Look, cobalt! See, I knew it. We could not mine it before, and I'm like, I bet you it's cobalt. And now we can have all the cobalt we ever wanted. Ha! We solved the mystery. It is cobalt. Look at that. There it is. We found it. We had to make a cobalt tool to be able to mine it. We could not mine it with the iron tool. We could not mine it with the upgraded iron tool. We could not mine we could not maintain it, mine it with the other tool. So we finally did find cobalt, and that's 10. I was like, if that's titanium, I'd be in heaven then. But yeah, so we did find cobalt. Finally, it's right close. We can get thousands of it. We don't have to craft the stupid stuff. We just had to craft the first pickaxe to get it. So that is really neat. And that's really cool that you actually had to go through a bit of a process to get it. I'm kind of actually happy with that. Look at that, we got 500 of this stuff. Is it really heavy? Not really. It's not even really that heavy or anything. Let's take a look at it. I've never actually, well, I think we looked at it before. Let's just look. Mouse. The mouse is not showing up. I hate that. There we go. So, substance quality is 1036, weight 15,000, density 3.4. The melting point, boiling point, the heat capacity, strength of 10, hardness of 5, malleability of 5. It still passes electrical and heat quite well also, which is amazing. This is kind of like the ultimate all you could use item. Like if you could just get a bunch of it, that's kind of nice. I might have to build like a big tile that sticks up and just goes straight up, just so I could kind of keep track of it. It's not a bad idea, actually. Come here. Can we make cobalt tiles with cobalt? Does anyone know? Can the hammer do it? Look at how much cobalt we have. Nope, I didn't think so. For fun, I haven't made any copper tiles. I do have tin here close. Let's make a copper tiles. Let's make them out of copper. And actually, I'd like to make 7. I know it's not that hard to see, but I just want to mark it. Since this does seem like the great resource that everyone talks about, and we had to go to all this work to mine it, we might as well keep track of it and build close to it with something to kind of just make it known to us. I'm sure other people will see it and be like, what the heck is that? Or maybe they'll come over to it and start mining it too. That's fine. They're going to have to go through the process or a difficult process to figure out how to mine it themselves. So it won't be really quick or easy. Alright, let's just put it back here a little bit. I still don't know if it's wise to build right next to stuff or not. I'll try to just stay back a little bit from it. Let's do it right here. Oh, it's got a nice color. Looks pretty much exactly like our other tiles. Maybe a little bit more red. The flashlight never lies, though. Flashlight? Oh, wow, they're really kind of a bright orange. We might have to build some of those and add them to our base or something. Alright. 3, 4. Uh-oh, now we're going to get to the challenge. Jump. Haha. So that's our cobalt marker. And to me, I don't know what cobalt's color is when you build out of it, but to me, like, that color should have been cobalt. But I'm okay with it either way. Food is low. Really? Eat some beef jerky. Snap into a Slim Jim and be happy. There we go. Our character is happy now. Back to work, you slacker. That's Zaris. He's the one that be yelling at us. He's a slave driver, and that's okay. I'd work for Zaris any day. Oh, there it goes. It is gone. Wow. I would really like to build something red, but does tile properties matter at all? Yes. At a certain point. I mean, as we've kind of all seen, like for the roof, especially if you want to have the radiation reduction, it does matter. This is a radiation reduction of 1. The tiles that I'm using on my building right now are the same out of 1 radiation reduction, but the lead are 2.1. So they go more than 2 times better radiation reduction, which is important if you're going to be standing in your base. So it only gave us 1800. I think that's kind of interesting. I don't know if anyone else has mined it already or what, but it just seems like it gave us very little materials. I think all the rest of these we could mine. I think. I'm pretty sure it was just that one. Let's go up to this one and check. I know there were some other ones that were down in some of those other areas, so there might be another cobalt literally not too far away, or even closer to our base than that one. They could be, of course, other resources as well. There's the olivine one. We got that one. Let's, for fun, we need oxygen. Did we have any oxygen? Yes. You will have to catch the rest. Oh, we'll have to catch the rest of this later. See ya. See ya, Larry. Enjoy. Take care. I have noticed that with the more rare materials, the nodes have much less. Yeah, definitely. Let's go down and check that one out, just for fun. I do like that rock formation. Look at that rock formation right there kind of in front of us. It's kind of neat. Oh, now it filled in down below. I liked it empty before. It looked like it was almost kind of just holding on to the side and just resting on it. In Utah here we have, you know, oh, that's just water. I don't want water. I wanted like more crazy resource. I mean, we need water actually, but we're looking for some resources right now. Some neat stuff. In Utah, they have a lot of rocks that are kind of just like balancing in places. It would be neat if they would do some of those. I would imagine that they would have some different materials to be eroding away, and they would just kind of be pivoting. Quartz. Okay. This kind of looks like a hole, like we'd find one of those crater rocks in here, but I don't see any. That's just water. No crater rocks, though. They're definitely white. Now that we know what we're looking for, they seem to be easy to find. Easy-ish to find, I guess I should say. Look at that one right up on the side. There's another gold node or a node up there. Yep, that's what I came over for. I was thinking you'll have oxygen, and you did. That's exactly what I wanted. But I definitely am happy to find the cobalt. Just after all the talk about it, you know, this tool also, it is harvesting quite well. So it will be fun to kind of play with and use. Now that we have the availability and we know where cobalt is, we can go get as much as we want too. There's more quartz. So that's 2 things of quartz. Water, other stuff. I don't remember. It could be right there. I just remember there was about 3 other resource nodes, or at least 2. I think it was, yeah, 1 or 2 more that I was not able to mine with the iron pick. I mean, yes, cobalt would be rarer, but it is nice to know where a cobalt node is, at least to start. If we get 2, I mean, 2 is better than 1. I don't really intend to do a lot out of cobalt, but if we can get a lot of the material, why not? We might as well play with it, see, if it has any great properties that we don't know about. I mean, overall the material is kind of a nice one, so we could definitely do just about anything with it and it would do okay. More quartz. I don't know if we checked that one. Here's another platform. Someone's building a base. Kind of an all gray tile. Permission denied. Well, I didn't try to do anything. I wasn't trying to break into the place. I just walked over it. Let's see what we got here. Ugh, come on. Look, more cobalt. There is another cobalt node right here. Oh man, what is the chances of that? Alright, let's go back in and make more of these tiles just for fun. 6 tiles. That's amazing. 2 nodes of cobalt right there. And I think there's still another node down further that we don't know what it is. If there's that much cobalt in the area, that'd be insane. It's not that we need it, it's rather impressive that it's all here in large quantities. Build, build, build. Alright, now the tiles. Can we just swap out for that? Yep. So let's put this one behind it as well. Kind of like that. Yeah, it is a nice red tile. Oop. Now we can definitely see it in the daylight. 100%. It is red. Ah. There we go. So that's our second cobalt marker. Can't really see the other one. It's right there, though. That's pretty close to each other. It's kind of nice, though. I like it. I'm happy to know that it's here. It's definitely been something we've been looking for, and we got it. Now, the last material is that one right there in front of us. I think we checked that one. I'm pretty sure. I don't know. Trying to keep track. More tin. Let's make sure there's nothing over the hill here. I think it's just this one we checked that one. We need to check this one. And then I think we'll be done with all of our exploring for the nodes. Quartz. I'm not sure what we do with quartz. I'm sure we're going to do something specific. Let's grab... I was just thinking, before we walk away from our nice handy dandy resource here, let's grab all that we can of it. We'll just hold on to it and hoard it, because we have hoarding issues, I guess. I mean, we might as well, right? It's cobalt. Everyone wants cobalt. Let's do a screenshot, just, Everyone will like to see that we found cobalt. They'll be happy and excited. Definitely the tool works very well. We better check our weight. How much do we got? About 2,500. That's going to be a lot. I am interested to see what color of tile it makes, just for fun. Probably would have to be made out of the metal press, I'm guessing. So we will go back and probably make a cobalt tile. I don't know what color it is. That's why I gotta explore and see. Let's see, we got 3,300. Oh, we gotta look. Is it broken? Oh, the pickaxe is broken. Oh, we broke the pickaxe. And I think we do not have a wrench on us. Well, that's what we get for exploring and harvesting. But we have 3,358 more. I vote blue. Blue would be a cool color. I don't really think I've seen a blue yet, actually. So you could be right. So let's go back and make one cobalt tile, or maybe a couple cobalt tiles, and let's take a look. I'm curious to see myself what color they will be. Going back, we'll probably just pick up a few little resources here and there. I do see the power is already really low. Our temperatures come back up, which is really good. We were super cold before, so at least we're going to survive for the time being. There must be somebody running around picking up boxes. I don't think we got that one. It's only a little walk back. Definitely is something that I'm sure they'll hopefully come out with soon, is some type of a rover or transportation. I still think I really do want to see like a motorcycle. That makes sense as like the starter unit, and it won't be able to carry as much, you know, weight and everything else. We'll start with a motorcycle and then build up from there, I think. But if they do want to just start right off with a vehicle, I mean, that's fine too. I think a motorcycle would be a cool first starter vehicle, and then after that they could go to something else and we can keep, you know, progressing. But if they don't want to progress, I'm okay with that too. It's fine. I would like to see something that's smaller, maybe a little faster. It's kind of a secondary option. And then having something bigger that you're out going mining with and harvesting with and wanting to, you know, even as we talked about yesterday, if they made something that could actually harvest resources and you could take out to harvest resources, that would be really neat too. And it would have great potential. Come on, get up here. We can do it. Just a normal box, no real storage boxes. A little more. Oh, a little more. There we go. I'm kind of surprised at how many actual, you know, little just storage boxes and stuff I've found up here. It's kind of nice just to get some extra little resources. Oh, it always seems like it's a lot shorter of a walk down through that area out there and then coming back up and around this way. It seems like a much further walk back to the base. It's like, why is it so far? I don't remember it being that far when we walked out and away. Guess it's kind of the same feeling sometimes you have when you drive somewhere and you don't know at all where you're going. It seems like it goes a lot longer. Or sometimes it can seem a lot shorter, but usually it seems a lot longer to get there. But then when you're going back and you know where home is, it seems usually a little bit shorter. Oh, did you see that? I saw like a Xeris name snap up real quick while I was looking at my building. I don't know if he's inside, but it just showed his name real quick. So now I'm kind of curious if he's actually inside the building or why it just showed that. I guess we'll see when we get there. Door's shut. Whoop. Nobody looks home. Oh, there he is. He is here. He's got a screwdriver. Watch out. Watch out. It's dangerous. Maybe he's looking for some cobalt. Let's see if we have a place that we can put it, actually. Actually, didn't we leave a storage box somewhere? Maybe we didn't. I thought we had one extra somewhere. Let's look. I thought we had one extra we did not place down. I was going to say, if we had it, I think we should place it down. Or we could just build one. We could build a cobalt storage box, is what you're saying? We could. That would be kind of interesting. I don't know if that would be a good choice of our product and using it for something really good, but we'll put some cobalt in there. Ah, good amount of charge. Alright, let's see if we can make a cobalt tile up from this side of our machine. Tile mold. Let's make... I mean, we don't need a bunch. Let's just make 4. Cobalt tiles. We can't even do it. We can't make them. Weird. We have the power. It's just not... You can't make... ability of 5, so it needs to be greater than 4. Maybe it's just giving us a glitch again. Hold on, let's pull it out. Put it back in. There we go. This material seems a little glitchy to me. I don't know exactly why, but it seems a little glitchy. 4. Alright, the guess was blue. Let's put away this since it's broken. Should we try to box him in? I don't think we could build fast enough to box him in. He's got his hammer back out. I am thankful for the screenshot you allowed us to do, Zaris. It looks really good if you like the screen, you know, the preview. So what do we got here? Let's, for the time being, well, we only built 4. I was going to say, let's box this door in. We actually, if you just did this, oh, there's silver. Because, yeah, if you did that, you can't walk through it. Let's try that. I'm curious. If someone now opens our door, can they get in? Maybe that's the key. Is just put a couple tiles in front. Oh, look at our solar system. It looks great, doesn't it? All fancy and blue. Oh, we just fell off. We got our power converter there. Now, a good question is, are we affecting the power on this panel because of that? Nope, 41. I think it's just directly up and down. I think. It's hard to say. So let's take a look here. So yeah, if you just put 4 tiles in front, you maybe even 2 tiles, you can block someone in just like that. That's pretty nice to know. So they're kind of a silverish blue. Oops. I am gonna use your press when I smelt enough cobalt. Hey, if you want, no, just grab some cobalt there, Zaris. I put it in the box. Don't smelt it, just use it. We got plenty. Just use the stuff. Just if you come over, it's this second box up here on the top is where we put it, next to the tools. Right there, this box. Come to this box, there's 2,500 cobalt. It's more than enough. Or I can put some in the box if you need. I don't know what you're crafting. You must be making a pick or something, maybe. I don't know what he's doing. Maybe he's making something really cool for... But that's a good way to block out doors. I'm glad we kind of learned that. Let's see if we can grab... Where? Tools. Food? Tools. I'm like, I forgot where I put stuff in my own building. What the heck? Do not want to swap that battery out. I want to put that battery back here. Now, let's repair our cobalt. The hardest material in the world. Now, all it takes is 29 to repair our pick, and we can do that for a long time. So, hopefully you just grab some cobalt, because we have plenty in the box. You said right there. Right here. Right here, Zaris. I could be helpful. I really can be. Don't vote me off the island. I want to stay. I got food too. I can provide food. If you need food, well, I don't got much food. Don't eat all the food. Just, you know, eat sparingly. We're running out of food, actually. That's kind of a sad thing to think about. We're going to have to start collecting food. We do have 10. So, yeah, anytime you need something, come on by, grab it. You're fine. Oh, that's right. We had a storage box right here. This is our empty box. Didn't even think about it. Alright, for now, though, I am thinking it wouldn't be a bad idea to block off some doors. Just in case. I mean, we have the almighty cobalt now, and we need to protect that stuff. It's rare or not. Are you making a cobalt hammer, or did you already have a cobalt hammer and now you're repairing it? I'm just curious, Xeris. Let's see. What should we make him out of? We need 4. We'd really need 8 if we're going to block up the other door. Even though I'm thinking it might be possible to just do it with a couple. Quartz? Let's check a quartz. I don't know what color that's going to be. We don't have a lot of it, though. Oh, can I order a pick? Yeah, you can come get a pick. If you'd like a cobalt pick, yeah, we can make you a cobalt pick. That's not a problem. Since we have cobalt now, and we actually know where it is, I made a pick, didn't have one on server 12 yet. Yeah, if you guys need one, come on by, you know. We found the magical material, we might as well use it. At least that's what I figure. Okay, running over. Did you say that you were building up here on top, Black Rabbit, or were you building over by the other base? I can't remember where you said you were building. I'm kind of curious to see where you're building at some point too, but as I said, if you do want to build over here and you'd like to either rebuild closer or anything else, by all means. I'll start crafting a pick for you just so we can get it built. Two spikes. Cobalt. Over the ridge across from you. Oh, okay, yeah. It's kind of weird how it doesn't like you sometimes. It's just this material. Cobalt 40. Now to craft it. And then we need a small blade. There's a small blade. Huh, did it just throw that stuff in my inventory? I was kind of curious what it would do. The spikes. Where did it put the spikes? Did it delete them? Hopefully it didn't delete them. What the heck? Or now we enter a hammer. Aha. Let's pull the spikes out. Now craft that. And then we'll need our medium rod. Pull that out. Now, one more thing of cobalt. Oh, it only took me 2 servers, a couple bases, and a lot of work for this stuff, and now it's just like, ah, we got it. It's easy. We can craft whatever we need out of it. So different, actually being able to go harvest the resource and have it available. It's completely different. Alright, Black Rabbit, just so you're aware, I'm going to put this pick in the box above the power charging station. So that's where I'll put it for you. Cobalt pick. There we go. What does that clamp, and why won't you make one? So the clamp, it takes a number of tools to be able to make the clamp. The clamp, we need a roll bender for that, and that was originally the very first time when I made the roll bender. I wanted to make the clamp, and that's why we spent all the time making a roll bender, forever to make the roll bender. And then, of course, we couldn't get on our other server. So that's why I'm not making the clamp. It's for the roll bender. We don't have that tool. We're going to have to take a little bit to get it. So for that, the durability loss is reduced. That's all that it does, the clamp. So, yes, that will be a really great, piece to build. But we need the drill. We need the lathe. And then I think we can build the roll bender. So we need 3 tools to be able just to make that clamp. So that is why we're not making the clamp. We need 3 more tools alone. It takes a lot. So that is why. Alright, I don't see Black Rabbit yet. Xeris is still here. Now he's got, I don't know what he's got in his hand. Looks weird. Do you see how he kind of walks? Kind of walks like slouched. It's kind of interesting. I mean, there's no like third person, so I can never see myself like how I'm walking. It's just kind of interesting to actually see like other people and how they're walking and what they're doing. At least I find it interesting. I know it might not be the most interesting, but all the tools, just the stuff. I mean, they look pretty good. They actually even look somewhat better in someone else's hand. The suits, really well done. I mean, they definitely put a lot of time into modeling them, doing everything well. I mean, you're a pretty good model too, Xeris. Thank you very much for modeling. It is appreciative of your efforts and your standing stillableness, since you stand still so well. Alright, let's check this. I'm thinking if you just put 1 row. Nah, I could probably still get around that. Let's check. I'm just curious. You might not be able to get around 1 row. Just thinking of trying, we're getting more and more stuff, and we want to try to keep our stuff, of course. Now, I don't mind. I guess the other problem, if it opens this way, it blocks you off. Aha! So that's good to know. If you just build the 3, or probably even just 2, that would block you off just because of how the door opens. So top tip, just build it on the right side there of the door or the left side for facing out. Put your few tiles up and you block it, because the door blocks the entrance just as well as anything else. As long as you don't have storage boxes right next to the door. Yeah, I mean, I guess the main thing that I can do is I can just add you guys to permissions, and then that way if something happens or if you need to get in, you guys would just need to bring your crowbar with you to pull up the tiles. I think we're safe. We don't really need to worry about it. We're probably just talking crazy. I mean, yes, tomorrow we might log on the server and everything in our base is gone, but let's hope not. That would suck. Don't worry, guys. It's not a big problem. Let's not worry about thievery or anything, and then everything's gone. Alright. I want to do I want to work on windows. We've been kind of doing a couple off things today, and I did want to look at window stuff and just how that actually works. I think, what tool was it? Was it here? There it is, window. So we need the glass sheet, which we're making the hammer. That's not bad. I mean, it seems simple. That's my question. Is it really that simple? A medium glass sheet. So if we go to a medium glass sheet, we need a silica for that. Requires a silica material which can be refined from all silicates. Material using a sledgehammer or a silicate crusher. So we need our sledgehammer, which unfortunately we're going to need to repair ours soon, or just build. Oh wait, what? Build a cobalt sledgehammer? Oh, we could do that. You guys are so smart. I don't know what I would do without you guys. So, sledgehammer. Here it is. So we just need to build these materials, and we'll make a sledgehammer out of cobalt. You guys are brilliant. So we need 1 handle. One medium rod. There is a bunch of silica in a box there. Okay. Medium bar. I might as well make one anyways. I gotta work on that at some point just to have. I do appreciate it very much, but I know that I don't have one of these, and I hope it's not like a waste of cobalt doing this. I hope that cobalt will keep spawning in large quantities, and we can just keep going with it. I'm guessing we need to build everything out of this tool, is what I assume as well. So we'll just keep crafting the stuff. It doesn't take very long. I do wish that you could craft multiple items. I guess we'll check real quick. So we craft this. Oh, we need a medium spike. We just failed. We'll craft. So if we craft the one item and then I put another one in here, it does not let you craft. See all these slots? Why won't it let you fill up the slots? I mean, it might as well let you. It's kind of weird. It just seems like it should. Now, let's try double clicking. Double clicking does not transfer. You gotta drag it. It's kind of annoying. Alright, so we got that. Let's go down to the handle. Cobalt. Craft. So we got the medium spike, we got the handle. We're gonna die. I mean, we're doing great. Medium rod. Medium bar. I needed 2 medium bars. Oh, come on, be nice. I arrived at the Golden Temple. So in the box above the power charging station is where I put it. Above the power charging station, in that box there, is your pick. I crafted it especially for you. It's brilliant. I didn't even use it already to have it damaged. We left it in perfect condition. The medium rod. Oh, there it is. I'm just blind all of a sudden. Like, where is it? I needed to scroll up. Nah, no problem. You're welcome. Thanks for coming and visiting the Golden Temple. We might have to, like, add some cool design traits on top or something to, you know, make it look a little less like a box on top and a little fancier. I haven't quite figured out what would do it, but that's kind of, I guess you're getting a little insight here. It's kind of a little bit of something I was thinking of, is how could we dress up our base to make it look a little niftier, neat. Alright, we have the sledgehammer here, made out of cobalt itself. And we have cobalt oxide here, which hopefully we can use for something later on, because now I feel like it's a waste of our materials. Oh well. We didn't really have to spend much on it at all. So, we're suffering for oxygen. I am close to finishing mine. Nice. If you need, do you need some tiles, Black Rabbit? I have a few around, not that much. I mean, is there something you need? I just kind of have some random, I guess, tiles mostly on me, some iron tiles. Are you trying to make yours all one color? We have the tile machine here if you need to craft some tiles too. Or if you want to take a machine, you can take a machine. Just giving ideas. I'll probably need a machine later too, but there's 8 lead tiles in a box over here. If they'd help you, go ahead and grab them. Or if you just want to build it and do it all yourself, I definitely understand that as well. Nice, yeah, the nickel. That'd be cool. Gotta do it with whatever's close. That seems like the best thing to do. It's just whatever's close, make it out of that, and everything will work out really well. There's some good water. Alright. I want to make some glass. I want to do some glass tiles. And then we can go on. So, we need to make... It's supposedly from this to make silica. This is the field spar. And do we have some with us? Do you notice that? This hammer looks really fancy, actually. I don't remember if the other one looked like this, but it looks really nice. Field spar. I think we put it in a box. And the first one? Nope. There is 430 silica there. Okay, fine. We'll just use some of the silica. We'll just grab all the silica. Fine. Alright. Let's grab our hammer back. And let's see if we can just make it right away. So, it was medium sheets, right? There's people all over the place. There's a black rabbit there. There's Lazarus. Or Lazarus. Zaris. I don't know why I said Lazarus. I think I said it before, though. Let's take a look. I put away the tool. I needed the assembly tool. Transfer out the water. It's a process. It's always a process. So medium glass sheets and small rods. Okay. Back from the dead. See, I gotta go to sleep. Almost 6 hours left to sleep, and here I am still. Well, take care, Willoki. Nice to have you over. Thanks for coming and visiting. Appreciate it. We're probably going to be ending the stream in a little bit here. I just want to work on some of these glass tiles, you know, just to take a look at them myself. I know that, of course, Zaris made some. I just wanted to check it out, see what they're like. I mean, yeah, I know there's nothing special to them, but, you know, I really do want to put a few more in some places, you know, just to add some look. I do think it's kind of interesting. I don't know if you could put them across or wiring across there. That would probably be a block, but we'll deal with that when we get there. So, oh, he's crafting. I was like, I'm crafting stuff. Small rod. Small rod. And it took a few of them. So let's do 20. 20 small rods, and we're always just gonna make it out of, you know, I was just thinking, but actually be kind of worthwhile to probably try to make it out of the same stuff we made the building out of, which was this anagrit. I don't know how much of it we have left in places. We have quite a bit, actually. We have a lot of it, and if we made it all out of iron, we just got to keep going and getting more iron. But if we have this stuff, we might as well make that, and then we don't have to worry about it. We can just go harvest it. And from what I remember, it's got pretty close attributes. So 20, 480. Oh yeah, but it is super, super heavy. Forgot that part. I do want to build a pick, or a hammer, out of the olivine, because it looked like it gave it a really good weight capacity. And if that's the case, we could actually hopefully put some weight in here. It's heavy, just heavy stuff. I'm just thinking that it would help us in the future to make it out of that, and then even if it breaks faster, if it has a higher capacity for weight, it's gotta be so much better for us. Because at this point, we can only make, oh, you know what I was thinking? We could probably use the machine over here. I know. I got a machine over here. I could use it. Small rod. Whoever said the comment that I could use a machine, you're brilliant. I heard you in my head. There we go. That's why we have the machine built. It's so we can build stuff a little better. Now, we can actually make the glass sheet in here too, which is cool. So we can actually make just about everything in here. We don't really need... See, this is why I want these types of tools, is for them to be available for, you know, everything. And they should have the best availability for building stuff. And we just need to kind of get used to building them in a lot of ways. I just noticed I can build small beams here. I don't think we can build No, there's a medium beam. Huh, that's kind of neat. We were building medium beams out of this machine already or not? No, we were building them out of something else. I can't remember. So let's grab this out, and now we'll make our glass sheets, and we're trying to make 10. I wish it was a little simpler when you click up stuff. So silicate, the quartz. I'm curious to see if that makes windows as well at some point. Did I do something with it? What did I do? I did some. Oh, here it is. I got stuff way down here. Sheesh. Oh, I got way too much in my inventory. It's just taking up space at this point. Oxygen's running low again. We're gonna need to craft up. Go back down here. So we do still have some water on us. Let's put this in here. Oh, we gotta put this. No. We're in the hammer. That's the problem. So we don't have it in our hand anymore. Now, sheesh. We're about to start crafting stuff out of the hammer, which really wouldn't have mattered, but we want to do it this way. 350? That's a bit. Alright, that medium glass sheet. So, before we run out of oxygen, let's see what we need to do. Transfer 1,000. And we need to find our machine. It's probably broken, of course. Why wouldn't it be broken? Everything's got to be broken. That's how we use it. Pickaxe was in there. Pull that out. We need a select all button for speed. Oh well, it works pretty fast. I still think a select all button would be great. Alright, we have water in here already, or oxygen. Okay, craft it, I guess. I don't know how much we have left. Alright, there we go. So let's craft. We had 1,000, I think I remember doing. Let's just grab it. Where? There it is. There we are. Crafting some oxygen up. Now let's go over and grab the hammer stuff. The windows. So now we should be able to craft 10 windows. Should be able to. 10. Okay, we're gonna have to see, like, they're exactly the same. Well, they're not. Never mind. I'm being an idiot. I was gonna say they're exactly the same. Why won't they stack? No, these are Mark IIs. Those are the others. Just complications. My carry weight's critical. I always had this much weight on me. I'm not fat. Will this game just leave me alone and stop bugging me? Like, I can't help it if I like bread. Bread is delicious. What is that? Oh, that's that. The smelter. Look at it. See, I wanted to see this. See, look at that. That's cool. I couldn't see it before. It's a little too bright. There we go. I'll just put it in Photoshop and we'll brighten it up. It is neat. I wanted to see it. It's got like a wrench on it and stuff. Actually, it's not really a wrench. I guess that's just kind of a pressure cooker. It looks like a pressure cooker that if you cook food, that's what it kind of looks like. It's a pressure cooker. It's kind of funny. I'm smelting my metal down here into raw resources in my pressure cooker. Mama always said to be a little ingenuity, or a little inventive, a little ingenious. I don't know how you want to say that. All right, we got glass sheets. We can make the last little bits here. We're probably gonna break our assembly tool, but I'm okay with that. 4. We got 6 windows. Nice. 4 odd. 4 odd. And the window tiles. I mean, it's just some stuff like this that is just gonna dress up the base a little bit. It's not, you know, I don't think this changes anything or assists us with anything, but it'll actually start to make the base look, completely different after a while. We can definitely add a number of windows into the place. Well, we couldn't make our last window, but oh well. We got 9. Window 3, window 6. Okay, well, put that there. We need the crowbar there. Put this here. Grab our last 3 windows there. Aha! So, now of course the problem is, where do I put windows, right? Right, I know, I agree. And they're pretty small. I don't know if it's gonna look a little different when you get a bit more windows in places. I don't know. Let's just pull out some of these by the door. Let's try this. 3. Pretty dark. I mean, it's dark outside, but pretty dark. Let's pull out a couple more here. Yeah, the frame definitely kind of harms it a little bit. It would be neat to be able to do it without the frame. I can already see a mod for that coming up fast. Pull these out. Alright, let's take a look. Yeah, maybe. I mean, it's not like we have a great view out this way. We can see the resources a little bit and stuff, but hopefully in the daytime it'd be a little bit easier to see. Wow, it's so dark through those. It's like, what are they, lead lined or something? Or, I mean, I think I could see into the base easier just because of the yellow versus out. I don't know. It definitely could be a waste of our time doing the windows. It does look pretty good from outside, though. It looks better outside than it does inside. That's so sad. I was hoping they'd be actually like worthwhile. Well, Zaris is impressed. Or not. He's like running away like, yeah, whatever. Those things are a waste of your time. Why are you wasting your materials on that? We got better things to do. Okay, sir. I will stop wasting my materials. But we have learned quite a bit today. We hopefully still have our cobalt pick somewhere. We repaired it. This should be it. Yes, we got our cobalt pick. We got a cobalt sledgehammer. We got nothing else really of cobalt, but we got lots of cobalt material. We got some cobalt tiles somewhere too. I'm pretty sure I still have them around. I like the windows. Oh, he likes the windows. I got a sign of approval. So, slowly we're making great progress. It definitely is not a get on and play till the end of the game really fast type. It's definitely a slow one. I am looking forward to the thought that supposedly maybe tomorrow there will be an update. It's hard to say exactly if that will really happen or not, but I'm definitely looking forward to seeing if there will be an update tomorrow, especially if it helps with the wiring stuff. I would be really grateful and happy for that, because the wiring stuff's pretty dang horrible at the moment. So being able to do anything better with that would be just as helpful as could be. Looks like already we definitely need to do some water runs. I really need to kind of figure out how I'm gonna better my power unit in the back behind me. I'm not sure why exactly it's not even I mean, it could be that it could be that 2 or 3 of us have been here using it, recharging our batteries and stuff. But even at that point, I mean, maybe we might need like 3 of them, just so while we're offline they all charge up, and then when we all come back, and everyone's playing, if anyone needed a charge, they could come over and just hit one of them, and then that would still leave multiple others that have, you know, capacity for charging up their batteries. Because it seems like you could live off of one, but I don't think a couple people could live off of just one, unless more solar panels would charge it faster. I don't know. So, you know, there's some learning to do. Oh, we're kind of running into something funky. See if we can close the door, reopen it. But for today, guys, I think that's gonna be it. You know, I do want to go back onto Ark here in a little bit and stream some Ark. You know, yesterday's episode, I was trying to kind of do some similar stuff like on here, try to figure out a base, try to set it up. You know, I have a base on there, but it's in a kind of real crazy, deadly area. So, just want to get going on a few different things. But for today, I think that's going to be it. I do appreciate everyone that's come to check everything out. I wasn't using your charger at all. They just don't store enough energy. Yeah, so right there. That's why I think we need 3 of them at least, just to try to help. You know, I'm definitely fine if you do use it though, so don't complain to me. We got extra batteries and storage if we need them. So, again, come by anytime, come visit. There's plenty of room to build up here if you guys like to build up here. I, again, appreciate just everyone's comments, help, assistance, ideas, thoughts. You know, I'm definitely having a lot of fun with this game. There's a ton of potential to really start, you know, after we get more and more of the tools all set up and going. I think there's a ton of opportunity to really spend time and really kind of make our base even prettier and more kind of, you know, do a little bit more of the kind of finesse things versus just do the grunt labor, getting it so it'll all work. Hopefully the aesthetic, we can work on the aesthetic area and make this a little bit more prettier. I think I would, you know, sometime like to make a tower up on top, or just, you know, do a couple other little things just to make it a little neat. So we'll definitely work on those later, but we definitely probably tomorrow, now that we did the Cobalt run and some other stuff, I want to really, you know, focus on trying to get machines up and running and fully going. I mean, we did get one machine done. We have plenty more to go. So that is the tasks to come. And they shouldn't take very long. We've done them before, and we have a lot better availability to materials and everything else. So we'll just run with it. So again, thank you guys. Enjoy, like, share, subscribe. Check me out on the social medias. I am available on all those. And we'll see you guys next time. Enjoy your evening.